What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another very special episode. Yo, before we get into anything F all that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Say that on YouTube.
That's how we get money, motherfuckers.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Show us love.
Show love to the IG. Say _that_pod. Go show love. If you don't love the podcast, you don't love your mother like you say you do.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
Yo,
Mike,
it's your boy Mike Sanchez.
it's your boy Remy in the motherfucking building. Listen, today is special.
Say it.
Because we never had it. No funny. We never had a person like this in here. We've had a lot of people walking through those doors.
Facts.
And they've been versatile. But not like this.
Not like this.
Not like this, bro.
They gon' feel this.
Many hats, bro. A master of words. A manipulator of words. Stretching. Putting them in clips. An animator. This motherfucker is different, bro.
Yo, a scheme creator.
Guys, give it up, bro. Give it the fuck up, bro. Sir motherfucking self in the building.
Yo, what's popping, bro?
I'm good.
Welcome, man.
How you been, bro? Post-pandemic world, how you living?
I'm good, man. Good, man. Just working, working on my craft,
Do you like the world during the pandemic, before the pandemic, or after the pandemic? Which is your favorite universe to live in?
Maybe after.
After?
Fuck after, yeah.
I know the pandemic gave you a couple schemes because I heard a couple schemes pandemic related, bro.
Yeah.
Putting in that essential work, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Were you motivated during the pandemic, or were you one of those who were just kind of like, I'm gonna chill, let me just family time?
Nah, I was actually mad motivated during the pandemic. I was working on my own shit. Like, I'm ready to drop mad shit now. Mad shit's dropping now. Thanks to the pandemic, I was working on a lot of shit.
Yeah, it gave you the time you needed to be really creative and put together shit.
Exactly.
Staying busy. That's saying you do, bro.
Gotta stay busy.
Tell the audience, because Sir Self is the first battle rapper that we ever had here.
1000%. I mean, other than myself, y'all already know.
Mike.
Nah, my fault. There's levels to this shit, though.
Mike, don't lie to the people, Mike.
Subscriber countdown. No, I'm just playing.
No, that's it. Like, you don't just battle rap.
No.
And what's crazy is you're a writer. You're a sports article writer, correct?
Yes.
And what's crazy about that, because is there any overlap between your writing process? Like, do you love writing that much where you were just write 3 rounds for a person, write a bunch of articles? Like, where the fuck were you an ELA major or some shit? Where you get this love for writing, bro?
Yo, well, we went to college
Yeah,
together.
for people who don't know, we went to UMD together.
And I'm mad quiet.
Chilled.
I'm mad quiet.
Mike, did I tell you before? I said, I said my dog is really a chilled ass dude. Every time I chill with him, I would just scream. I was always the loud one. You can tell I was always the loud one.
I gotta say, I got the wrong impression just watching the battles and shit.
People say that all the time.
Yeah, because
I was like, yo, how do I dap him? Like, nah, I'm fucking with you, man.
But where does your love for writing come from? Because that is a lot of writing. People don't have an attention span to sit through something and then have to review it right after and write a column about it, write an article about it, or have to sit there and write 3 rounds for a battle rap.
Right. Well, I'm mad quiet, so like my way of like getting ideas out is just by writing them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never like the one to like. I talk with a purpose. Like, I do mad shit with a purpose. So like, I'm never like, you see me in like large groups or whatever. I'm not the one speaking. Like, I got my own ideas. So like, I just love writing because that's my way of like getting shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Now, does the process overlap for battle rap and writing articles?
Sometimes I'm never the one to like take mad battles. Like, you're never gonna see me like battle 20 times a year. So like, I pace my
DNA shit.
Yeah, like nah.
He said on some DNA shit. Why would you say that?
So I pace myself. Yeah, DNA be battling all the time. Bro, he can freestyle though. So
no, he's nice. Yeah. But nah, you'll attest to it. Like, sometimes in a month there's 3 battles by DNA. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
But he's about that bad. He don't play that.
Yeah,
he owes somebody money. He owes. He gotta pay something real back.
Yeah, he to the bag. But nah, I mean, writing, it definitely do. Like, writing for mad like newspapers and like blogs and stuff like that. It do kind of like overlap. And plus, I work another job, like just job.
Yeah, like a regular.
Yeah.
Now we feel you.
I be busy, man. Just be busy.
That's crazy. Have you ever caught yourself like writing an article and then you start writing raps by accident? You're like LeBron James, nigga is a lame. Oh shit! Yeah, you're like, you forgot to switch your battle rap mind off.
Nah, sometimes I do be like, I'll write around, and then all of a sudden, like, I'll be like, I'll look at it like a game on my TV, like the game. I'll be like, nah, I gotta write some shit about that.
Yeah, you switching back and forth mad fast. It happens.
Yo,
Yeah.
how does the prep for somebody happen? Because obviously you said that you're a person that's like reserved. You only speak with a purpose. So like a way of you expressing yourself is by writing. So when you do you just write stuff that you can kind of apply to anybody and then like specialize on whenever you're battling somebody?
Yeah, like I'm never the one to like do mad personals research. Like, oh, your daughter, I'll kill your son, kill your mother. Like
Sometimes they don't hit like that, right?
Because that became popping like 6-7 years ago. It became, you know, when Arsenal started coming, because he had a lot of battles
I'll
before.
Give your daughter the Hulkamania leg drop.
Yeah, when he got to the big stage, he just got more disrespectful.
Yeah.
So that became a more popping thing because more people, he bred a couple more, artists.
Yeah, but that's not the nowadays. I don't think that's it. I think it's more just we just want to hear bars. We don't care. Like half the time, niggas be lying about personals, so they just be saying some shit that's just not true, or we just don't care. Yeah, as long as it's hot, like
it's
we just
entertainment,
care
right?
Yeah, it's entertainment. So like, yeah, for me, I just write the most creative shit I can write about, and then I put shit like if I'm battling somebody, I'll put some shit for him. Yeah, but for the most part, I just write the most creative shit I could think about.
So do you think it's a new era of battle rap?
Hell yeah. If you look now, it's not even the same as like Conceited, because he was my favorite. You know that.
Really?
You know that.
Really?
We used to argue all the time. Conceited's my favorite.
Because I hated Conceited.
Nice.
I just thought he was real like gimmicky. I thought he was real gimmicky.
Yeah, I mean you kind of need that a little bit.
Yeah, nowadays you do.
I mean it worked, and he was the only one doing it.
Yeah, and now he's on TV shows.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Hitman Holla. He's on. Would you ever consider doing a show like that? Because that avenue is now open. They're seeing like, okay, he could battle rap, but because he could battle rap, he can entertain.
Yeah. Well, I try to do comedy. I got improv classes Monday. You feel me? So.
How did you get into that? Was that something you already knew about? Were you like nervous? Because improv, a lot of actors and famous people have a background in improv.
I mean, that's a long story. Me and Connor Hallway, we started doing
Shout out Connor, the big dog.
Man.
We started doing sketches after high school, and then we both liked it. Like we both loved it. He wanted to do acting more. I was like obviously writing. Like I liked writing comedy, and then I read books on Tina Fey, Amy Poehler. You read up on Donald Glover, like mad people, and they did improv. Like I'm not a stand-up comedian. I'm not like the movie we're doing, I'm acting in it, but I have writing credits. Like I want to be a writer for it. So
shout out Donald Glover though.
Yeah,
that dude is crazy.
Versatile.
He's one of the dudes like Kanye and Donald Glover is like one of my biggest like people that like
you look up to.
Yeah.
It makes sense because those dudes they take the creative risk.
Yeah,
that is necessary to be great. And sometimes they fail, but you need to take those risks and those bounds. And I mean, Kanye's a god. I can't argue. You can't argue against Kanye. I hate people that argue against Kanye, and I'm really not for it. Like when people canceled him, I was like, yeah, I mean, y'all could do that. I'm straight. I'm gonna keep rocking with Kanye all year, bro. I have Kanye Sundays in my house. You know what I mean? Like I'm cleaning the house to Kanye. That's the new gospel, bro. Like
he's a goat.
It's just people don't know how to specialize how they feel about somebody. Like if you feeling some sort of way about Kanye, that doesn't change how great his music is. It just may mean like you don't agree with science. So
absolutely.
And you say you did it after high school. Where did that passion come from though? Like when you were younger, did your parents always read to you? Were you? I know you said you were quiet, so that led to you, I guess, just writing more. But where was the passion for being now in front of the stage?
When you was younger in like classes, you do like in like English class, you would like some things were like poem. 1 week was poems, 1 week was short stories, 1 week was something like the poems. I was always into because I would always write like mad metaphors and similes and stuff like that, even at a young age. And so like I just found a love for that, and then I just ended up writing more. Wrote comic books, like short stories. I ended up throwing them out. It wasn't any good, but. So I just loved writing, even from a young age.
In.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? You don't even know if they weren't any good.
That's
Because
true.
on some shit, because as a stand-up comedian, I write down even my worst ideas. And sometimes you go back through your shits months later, and I don't know if you do this as a battle rapper, you might write a bar and think, nah, it's whatever. And then you don't use it, or it's like a toss away, but you keep it in your files. You look at it months later, and you kind of have a new perspective, and you're like, wait, that's not a bad bar if I take it here. And for me as a comic, I might look at a bad joke and go, oh shit, times have kind of changed, and this might be a little funny now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's why I always tell people, like, yo, don't throw away your old work. Write down everything. You don't know what's gold or what's going to turn into gold or what you could add on to another bar or another joke. Because, maybe by itself that shit was whack. But when you add it,
You gotta package it.
Yeah,
You
when
gotta
you package it with
you know what I
something
mean?
else, it might hit, bro. It might hit.
Yo, so I know we were talking about like battle rap, obviously, and there's like a famous line as a fan that I always hear. Yo, keep it rap. Hey, yo, keep it rap, G.
Yeah, keep it rap.
So I wanted to talk about that, man. Like you said that, and obviously as fans, there's a lot of theatrics into battle rap. It's entertainment at the end of the day.
Said, keep it rap, Mike.
Yeah, keep it rap, bro. That's how.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Nah, they really be saying that. They
Yo,
really
keep
be
it
saying
rap. Yo, so what? As a battle rapper, as a competitor, as somebody that does this, when do you feel like the lines are crossed, or is there a line?
I've never like felt, knock on wood, I've never like crossed that path. Like nobody's ever said nothing. There's nothing somebody can say to me that I'm gonna feel away in a battle.
Yeah,
Like
where you're trying to do it, you're trying to hurt my feelings.
Yeah, or especially if it's like I've never hit anything. Like a lot of niggas be hiding mad shit. So when it comes out, they feel away. You feel me? It's like, but then it's just like you shouldn't have been in a battle then. If you don't want someone to talk about your family, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but it's also like I wouldn't be surprised if a dude wanted to fight you after the fight. You can't be mad at that. You can't be surprised.
Yeah.
You feel me? So but to me, maybe touching. You know what I mean? Like
Touching? Yeah.
Yeah. I never cared about like a hit, like a touch to the shoulder. But like if someone's trying to
it's
move
part
you,
of his performance type shit. Yeah.
if someone's trying to move you, that's different. That's
Or like take your hat off or something.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that ever, but
Word.
I've seen like online. I've never
Online,
seen it in person.
Oh, in person. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but-
Okay.
Cause battle rap is an aggressive sport,
It is.
and we've definitely had some fights in there. I mean, Mav Hoffa.
Yo, Matt Hoffa don't fight, bro. He be bullying, bro.
He's had.
Shout out
I
Hoffa.
think he's had like 2 fights in the Europe. Like he got stats in there, motherfucker. Like he got 2 fights. Who else? There's been. Yeah, I just know for a fact there's definitely been. I can't think off the top of my head, but this battle rap is a really
There's a lot of
aggressive
heated
sport.
moments, yeah.
And so it's funny, and that's why it's. Not that it's funny seeing you there, but you know what I mean? It reminds me of like, you know how there's some fighters in UFC who outside of the ring, they look like normal people, but then a cage closes and then they're animals. That's how I see you in there.
Everybody say that. They be like, "Yo, I can't even imagine you. Like that's so weird. You like that's you."
Yeah.
I'm so chill and quiet, like in real life. Like
Yeah, but what you do is battle rap.
yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you like, where does your mind go? Talk about, and I was gonna ask you, talk about like just where does your mind go when that cage shuts? When you go into that battle rap and it's time to rap.
Well, it took a while for me to get to this point where I'm like actually aggressive. Like if you watch the first couple battles, my mind was just like
Bars.
yeah, and I'm gonna just rap it, and then I'm like it sounds a little timid, not as like loud, kind of like not as aggressive performance, not.
The conviction.
But now it's like locked in, like focused on the bars and delivering it right, so that
The
it
full
hit.
package.
Yeah,
The full package.
so now when I battle, I'm locked in. Like it don't matter what's happening around me, I'm locked in and focused.
Do you feel like somebody has to be tough to battle rap, bro? To be taken serious?
I don't know. Most niggas ain't tough, to be honest. The niggas who rap the most tough shit, they not tough.
They not about that life?
Nah, I've seen niggas like say some of the most toughest shit, and then after the event, somebody want to fight them.
Yo, it was just rap, bro.
Yeah, yeah, for
I
real.
was just trying to get these bars off, bro.
and that's fine.
Yeah,
that's
it's
cool.
There's,
That's cool,
there's
yeah.
nothing wrong with the performance.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
do you
don't have to be
do you
tough.
feel like you've ever said something where you felt like while you was writing it, you was like, damn, I don't know if I should say that to this dude. I don't know him like that. Or
Yeah, there was one dude. He has a daughter who's like known in kind of battle rap, not for rapping or like anything bad. Just like he, you post
brings her everywhere.
Brings her anywhere, posts his daughter. I had a bar about it, but I was just like, nah.
Yeah.
Like, if I wouldn't say
I'm
that
not
to you,
that
if I
savage.
wouldn't say that to you in person, I'm not gonna write in a rap. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. And especially, I always say, like, if you're ever going to cross boundaries, it has to be a real good bar. Because I hate when people try to get, like, the shock value.
And it'd be trash.
But it'd be a
Yeah.
mediocre bar. You know what I mean? Like, your disabled grandmother's dumb. And I'm like, well, you know what I mean? Like, you had a chance to be disrespectful, and it was whack.
Yeah, it was no
It-
clever.
it-
There was no bar
yeah,
to it.
there was no
yeah.
clever. But so now, tell me what your expectation was when you first got into battle rap, and what the reality of it was.
Damn, when I got into it, I definitely thought it was just straight rap. Like, if you write the nicest shit, you be straight. But we talked about it before. Like, when I went to New York, it's so different. Like, you see a nigga like Twerk or Shotgun Suge. He ain't saying the craziest shit.
And I
It's just
fuck with
his
Shotgun
persona,
Suge.
bro. It's his persona.
I
like,
fuck with
you
Suge
feel that
heavy
shit.
too. That's my dog.
And it's crazy when niggas would be like, yo, I don't like niggas from here who never been to an event would be like, nah, he's trash. He don't say nothing. He awful. He trash. But you get into an event and you hear Suge rap, like his progression, his vocal,
His timing.
he's so loud and he's big too, and he's like moving and he's rapping mad
He'll
loud,
push you,
fast,
tap
all
your
that.
pockets.
You gonna be in the crowd going crazy too. You're gonna be
Yeah.
like with the crowd
The energy.
going,
Yeah.
the energy. You're gonna be insane. Like what? Nah. And then a nigga who's watching on camera from his crib's gonna be like, he didn't even say nothing crazy. But if you're in a
yeah.
building, you're gonna be like, nah, that was insane. It's different. It's a different feeling. I had to learn that shit the hard way, man. Like
I agree with you. And just to piggyback, shout out Twerk, bro. He's another
fucking
fucking killer.
Oh
Well,
my
he was like the new Shotgun Suge, but just he sometimes he says something.
You know who?
Yeah, he could rap. He could rap.
Yeah. He reminds me of the I can't believe I forgot his name. He was kind of like a legend, passed from Philly, battle rapper. But he has that kind of like same
Tech Nine?
Tech Nine. Yeah,
Tech
he
Nine?
kind of reminds me like that, his vocal projection a little bit.
Yeah.
But we spoke about it a little bit off camera, but I wanted to ask you, so gas over quality, right? So
Yeah.
so for somebody that's watching the battle from home, you're like, damn, that bar was just amazing. How did that not get any reaction? But this other stuff that he had to do all these theatrics and acting for got the reaction. So talk about how do you feel about that, and how like you've learned to like maneuver around that.
It's weird. It's like, I'll write some creative shit. Like you said, the adequate bar.
Yo.
Yeah, that was a standout bar.
But nobody reacts to it.
Yo, he has a couple, and like the thing with you is like I feel like, all right, he said 4 bars, but each 4 bar had something inside it that you have to kind of go back and like I'm like, damn, I wonder the thought that went into that, bro.
Right.
Shout out to you for that.
And the weird part is like, I understand it more now because it's like, if you in the building and I'm rapping it, and I'm flowing it, you're not gonna really catch it off the first listen. Like if I'm saying here and I'm saying inadequate and you inadequate, you're gonna be like, all right. But if I say something simple, mad aggressive, you're gonna be like, nah, I caught that off rip. That's why like on camera that's why some battles on camera look way different. Look like, nah, he killed them. But in the building, some is gonna be like, nah, the other nigga won, but they're gonna be like, nah, it was gas. But it's like, nah, he just had energy.
Yeah.
He rapped better, but he had energy. That's why
Yeah.
in the building they going crazy and it seemed like gas. But some niggas be gas though. Not gonna lie.
But you know what's crazy
That's true.
now?
That's true.
Now we don't got. I feel like before they used to be like they used to try to judge battles, or they used to try to really name a winner.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the system that's in battle rap right now? Because there really isn't like a universal battle rap. Like, this is how you pick a winner. They've tried the votings. They tried so many shit in battle rap. I feel like they just kind of leave it to the people now.
It's because it's so subjective.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are just weird. Some people like bars. Some people like the aggression. Some people like energy. Some people just like if the flow.
Yeah.
Like I fuck with Twerk flow. Like he could say some simple shit, but because he's saying it in a crazy way, I'm gonna fuck with it. Yeah. All that. Literally. So it's just like it's so subjective. That's why when you pick a winner, there's gonna be mad people that disagree with it, and like it makes people not want to watch it again. Especially if they know who won, they're not gonna really want to watch it again. So it's tough. It's tough to adjust some shit.
I think that's why there's different leagues, right? Because
Yeah.
like when I watch URL, I kind of know what I'm gonna get. Every now and then they'll have somebody from like a different league that doesn't always rap with that aggression. I'm gonna kill everybody that and the people that you're about to know dying too.
Yeah.
But then there's like King of the Dot.
Mm-hmm.
Where King of the Dot has a couple URL-esque type of dudes, but you know, it's more.
It's a very different type.
Yeah,
of
it's a
vibe.
very different type of vibe. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's not a gritty feel in King of the Dot.
But they got some shit though.
They do. They have dudes that went to King of Dot from URL. But it's a different feeling. Like, you know, Hollow the Dawn, he go to King of the Dot, he's gonna rap like, "Oh, fuck your mother, and finner," like, and they like, "Oh," but over here on URL, he's like, "Take the sliders off on 2K. I need to see the same energy." And we like, like the hardest shit.
Yeah.
But King of the Dot is like, we want to hear like multi raps, multi.
Put it like
all that
this.
shit.
You
So
know
it's different.
who's somebody that like I like to use as an example whenever I'm talking about like the difference in leagues is Head Ice.
I love Head Ice.
Me too. He's low key like.
I like some is bad. I won't hold you. Some is bad, but sometimes I can't get
So
through.
He's
like,
weird,
he's too.
bro.
He's
You know
too
what it
slow
is?
sometimes.
You
I'm
know
like,
what it
damn,
is?
get
His
to the
character.
bar.
It's his character. I
Yeah.
love his character, bro. But like somebody like him and URL, unfortunately, like he just doesn't have the energy. I would feel like, you know, it has to be like a specific crowd. But like in King of the Dot, he was the champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harlem rapper is weird. They got like slick talk, so sometimes they don't grasp. Sometimes you might not like what the fuck.
Outside
is
of Harlem, you don't know what.
yeah, like what the fuck is
Yeah,
he
because they're
saying?
so New York and they're not. It's not universal sometimes.
Yeah, so it's like that's also the thing with crowds. It's so different, bro.
Yeah, because that crowd right there, you know, you're not only are you playing to different battle leagues, you're playing to different places. You know what I mean? Like just way different human beings who are into different shit, who their life is very different than us Americans.
Yeah, King of Dot likes jokes too. They more on jokes. They love jokes.
They love jokes.
URL, we ain't really trying to hear that too much.
You know, and
A
if you
couple
do, it's
people
kind of like a
got jokes.
transition. Like a transition. It will be like a good transition joke. Like I liked, for example, Pat Stay when he went and
Pat
battled.
Stay.
Oh yeah, he's dope.
When he went and battled Tay Rock. By the way,
Shout out to Rock.
shout out Tay Rock, but I thought he was gonna get washed and like he did good.
I'm a Tay Rock fan. This sometimes he doesn't show up, but I'm a Tay Rock fan.
You know what I like about Tay Rock? His
1,000
consistency,
gun
bro.
line.
Like
yeah.
he's
And that's hard to like
Yeah.
write 3 rounds every 2 or 3 months and battle the top dudes, and like even if it's debatable, that's tough.
Yeah, so I'm saying, and he goes out there and he's gonna.
it's such a volatile sport though, right? Because like in places like basketball, any other sport, like, you know, the top dudes stay in the top for a while, where like in battle rap, at least like I feel like in the last couple of years, like the top heavy dudes just switch all the time.
Yeah.
You know, it goes from the Rum Nitties, you know, to even Daylight in a different, you know, group.
Well, Daylight had his era. I feel like, and at least to me, there was a point where I was watching a lot of his shit, and like I would always be
It's hit or
torn.
miss.
I would be torn because his fucking antics. But I'm like, some of his bars are out this fucking
Ridiculous.
I'm like, bro,
Crazy.
where did he write this that the pen didn't explode, bro?
Yeah.
But then it was like, then he's taking his pants off. Then he's leaving.
He's
then
taking his
showing
shit on
up,
stage.
and it's like. Like as a man, it's just I just can't vouch for that big bro. I can't vouch for him doing no weird shit like that.
But the crazy part is like, when did he take a shit on stage? What was that, 7 years ago?
Yeah.
But we still remember it.
still
That's the
remember it.
craziest part. So it's just like he knows the game. Like he knows like I'm a rap and show y'all I'm crazy, but then I'm also do some dumb shit. But y'all gonna remember the fuck.
You know,
That's
so
weird.
this is he said this on an interview too. Like, so apparently, I think it was Summer Madness 2, where
He's
when
supposed
did
to battle Swave Sever.
yeah, when I think that's Calico and Loaded Lux or so, right?
Oh, okay.
Was it that
That's Summer Madness 2. He was supposed to battle Summer Madness 3.
Oh, Summer Madness 3. I got it mixed up, but like apparently he didn't get to rap and he went crazy. He was like, mission accomplished. I didn't get on stage, but I'm still the most talked about dude. So that's like his level of thinking, which is, you
He's
know,
smart. Yeah, he's a smart dude.
Nah, fuck that. Listen, this is the same dude that went on an interview and said I want to fuck P Diddy.
Yeah, he was wild.
Like I'm telling you, I'm saying it, but at least what he lost in me is like I don't watch him. I don't go back and watch his old shit that I fuck with heavy just because off the strength of that's weirdo behavior to me, and I don't know. That's just who I am, bro. Like that, I just can't get with people who do a bunch of weird shit for views and because that's just not who I am. And so I think he's fire. I just can't watch him no more.
you know
and give
what
him
I
views.
fuck
He's a
with?
weirdo.
You know what I fuck with? Like with Daylight, you never know if he's serious.
Yeah.
And he
And I
keeps
fuck
that.
with that,
Me
yeah,
too. That's what
yeah.
like I see it as. I can relate to you. Like there's some shit that I'm all like, yo, how can I have a kid and say shit like that where my kid can see it 10 years from now? You know, but that's my level of thinking. You know what I mean? But I'm all like, the fact that he stays in that character where you're like, yo, does he really mean what he just said? Or does he not? You know, that I guess that's part of his his feng shui, if you would
Right,
say.
yeah.
Mike, you know how I am. Once someone listen, all it takes if you do one weirdo shit next to me, I am all straight. I do not want to give you another opportunity to do something weird.
Yeah.
Kev, imagine me and you go out somewhere, bro, to a club, and like we in Ohio. Me and you randomly stuck in Ohio together. Me and you go to a club, and they're like, yo, we only got a room enough for one. And in the middle of Ohio, bro, by yourself, I go, yeah, I'm gonna see you in a little bit, dog. I gotta go inside get some bitches.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with me after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if that once your man does one weirdo shit like that, you gotta be like, all right, nigga, what else will he do?
Yeah.
So I'm the type of dude that's just I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. Leave me in the club one time, still we're not friends no more.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna assume we're not friends, bro.
I feel you. I agree.
And so when did you know that battle rap was what you were gonna do? Like when did it click? Like, you know what, bro? Were you always 100% in?
Well, 100% in. Now, when I was in college,
Yeah.
I was doing it here and there, you know, because going to New York, events would be Sunday, and I had like a test Monday, so I couldn't battle. I wasn't taking it serious. Long story short, I was just really just fun. And then when I graduated, I had more time to write. Like, actually some time to write and, like, erase something and be like, nah, I ain't cool. Like, before, I was just writing it. I didn't have time. I didn't have time to, like, edit it because I had to finish some shit for class.
Yeah.
And now, since when I graduated, I was always smoking niggas, but I was, like, smoking niggas in New York, too, like, by myself.
Dropping 30s.
Yeah. And I was, like, that's when it started elevating high, when I actually had time to, like, actually pay attention to what I wrote. So it was like 2018.
So you
That's
were
when I
just doing it off the strength.
Yeah, it was fun. It was just fun, to be honest.
That's crazy.
And I was nice. I'm not gonna hold you. I was nice.
yeah.
So it's just fun when you nice and you smoking grown ass men twice your age. It's just fun as fuck.
And at the same time, you were doing music.
Yeah, I was.
So yeah, so you were smoking grown men in New York by yourself.
Yes, it was fun.
What was going through your mind in New York by yourself, battle rapping?
It was weird, like, you know, cause niggas wasn't getting pat down. Mind you.
Yeah,
So it was a weird. And when you walk into a battle rap event, it's just kind of a small room before COVID, obviously, but and smoke in
everywhere,
your lung, all that.
everywhere.
But like and then you say the first bar, you kind of timid. I'm a dude from Boston in like the middle of Brooklyn, and like nobody got patted down. I'm in a basement, so I'm like,
So when they say I got it on me, he really might got it on
He
him.
might really have it on him.
they definitely did. And then, but once you say the first bar, and they're like, nah, keep going. It's like, ah, you good.
Yeah.
And it feel good, yeah.
It feel good, you know.
But
That's fire though.
Nah, but it's kind of like playing ball a little bit. Like, you know, like if you cross somebody crazy, you know, and the people are there to see that, not to just like be like, oh, I'm a fan of this person, you know, they'll enjoy that shit. And
Yeah.
hopefully that's what they're coming out for. But, you know, we were talking about something I wanted to bring it back. So you also do music on the side, and there's a big stigma.
Well, don't say on the side. He also does music.
He also does music. Yeah, my bad. You know, the thing is, the man is a jack of all trades. He does a lot of things. So, but yeah, so you do music as well. So there's also a stigma that, you know, for some reason, battle rappers are not good on a beat or industry type of
and that's
rapper.
been there forever.
Yeah, and then industry type of rappers can't really transition into the battle stage. But, you know, I've seen, for example, dudes like, sorry to bring them up, like Daylight or even Shoddy Haro, this dude from England, get on tracks, or even Sue Surf, like get on tracks and kill shit.
Sue Surf
and
has
then
a
we
big
know like
large
some industry dudes
fan
like
base.
Cassidy, although he did start doing that. Joe Budden as well got on, and recently King Los got into the battle rap, which was a fucking amazing battle. So what's your take on the stigma, or are you gonna be the change?
I mean, Surf right now is making it known that like, nah, niggas can definitely his last tape had Dave East, Chris Brown,
Like he's
Turbo.
he's a person who's he has a whole fan base who knows his music, but probably don't even listen to his battle rap.
Right, exactly. And I've been listening to, like, it's been like that since I was in high school. Like, he actually had music fans. And it's just like, I think part of the reason is because a lot of battle rappers, like, when they do a song, they're not good songwriters. You know what I mean? Like every line kind of got to be either a punchline or it got to be hard.
Yeah.
And it's like when you listen to Jay-Z or you listen to Kanye, they telling a story or
It's
they
a
telling your
cadence.
life. Yeah, it's a cadence. It's different flows. It's different
Tones.
Yeah, it don't. You know what I mean? So it's like I think when you listen to my music, it's like I'm telling a story or I'm telling like
it's not the rap punch, but you're not. Your brain is not battle rap music.
Right, yeah.
It's music.
I think I'm different, but like a lot of battle rappers do be like carry the battle rap shit onto a beat. Where sometimes it could be straight if you're doing like a freestyle. It'd be
Yeah,
fire.
like if you're doing a cipher type shit, it'll be fire. I saw shout out Bonnie Godiva.
Yeah.
She did like a freestyle, and I was like, yo, it kind of sound dope with that same cadence that you use in battle rap.
She talented, yeah.
She talented as fuck. So that leads me on to the question: what kind of like in the industry or which industry artist would you be excited to see cross over?
Who do y'all think? I gotta ask you.
Who would I mean, I still would think like any name, big or small, like
Any name. Who you want to see cross over?
I think Nicki Minaj would give a lot of people problems. Doesn't matter what gender. I think Nicki Minaj would sit there and really give you a lot of bars, bro. I think she'll do. I should do mad numbers easily because she's Nicki Minaj. But then I think her style would carry over.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like when she raps, when on certain songs you can hear the punch, and then like cadence. You're like, oh damn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even a crazy Nicki Minaj fan, but I like Nicki and I respect the artwork. So I think she would be one who would transition. I even think,
I think Remy Ma could do it.
Remy Ma, cause her energy,
Yeah.
and she's from New York, so
Yeah, I think she could definitely do it. And Papoose. Papoose just rap. So
Yeah.
any beat, he's gonna rap. It don't matter what type of beat.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see somebody like Royce the 5'9".
Oh, he nice. He could easily battle.
Yeah,
he smoke a lot of niggas.
Yeah,
I mean,
he rap.
You could just put people's battle raps against his songs, and then it's like they lose. Royce the 5'9" is the animal, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I won't hold you, man. I like when Slaughterhouse was together. I liked it. I mean,
I like the mixtape.
Yo, Edwin, the whole time I was at college, he's like, yo, you gotta listen to Joe Budden. I'm like, the pump it up.
And this would get me so
Yo,
fucking mad.
I like the pump it
Yo,
up. Dude,
Joe got some shit though.
I love his podcast. I don't know if I could listen to it.
And I was so mad
It's too
because
sad for you.
Edwin, my boy Edwin was the same. He was the same way.
His songs be like,
He's too sad for you, bro.
it don't even be 16 bars a verse. It'd be 200 bars a verse, 6-minute songs of him rapping. I'm like, bro, come on. Like, we get it. You love to rap, but like, this ain't, I want to listen to this whole joint. Like,
There's people that fuck with that though.
That's a good argument, though. I can feel you. Because it is. A lot of times, if you look at a track list, you're like, 2 hours? Why the fuck are niggas... You like, what
bro,
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Rapping,
3 songs, 2 hours. You're like,
rapping,
what?
rapping. I'm just like, bro. I remember I listened, what was it? With the angel and on the front.
No Love. It's either like No Love Lost or All Love Lost.
It
Or
was
one of
some
those.
shit. It was the intro. I was like, let me listen to it. Everyone was like, listen to it. I was like, let me listen to it. I listened to the intro. I think it's like mad long. I'm like, are we still on the intro, bro? He's just rapping. Like,
Yeah.
I fuck with he can rap though. He got bars.
He got bars.
Yeah, he's nice. But it's just like musically, the expectation is different.
Yeah.
So since we're on the topic, who y'all think is the best out of Slaughterhouse?
Royce the 5'9".
Royce?
Yeah,
Overall?
Royce and then Joe. Yeah.
Now you know who I love? What's the other dude's name? Kanye signed him.
Kanye signed him? Who?
He didn't sign. He's on Good Music. He got battle rap bars.
Not them Ton Dollar dudes and other dudes.
He could rap. He been rapping for a minute.
Like rap?
He's on
I haven't seen
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
I haven't seen nobody rap in a minute.
What song is that? Was like fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I'm about to pump the back track.
I'm drawing because I love that album. That's my favorite album.
That's the favorite album. You know what?
Of all
That's a
time.
lot of people's favorite album. Not mine.
That's crazy.
It's tough, man. I got albums of the decades, and have you guys heard of Saba?
Yo, I love Saba, bro. TikTok,
like
that's
that.
on TikTok. That shit.
You know what? I thought that was
Sahai.
cool.
He
Oh,
can battle
Sahai,
rap.
yeah.
He can battle rap. I want to see him battle rap.
No, Sahai is an animal though.
Yeah, he
And
be
the
coming
fact
up
that
with a
he-
little reverend.
And the fact that he wrote the songs for Travis Scott, like it just kind of blew my mind because I knew him as a dude with bars. I didn't know he was a dude who's making bangers like that.
Yeah, he's a great writer. I think he could do battle rap and kill a lot of dudes, top tier dudes.
Top 10 dude. I mean,
Top tier dudes.
But it would just have to be something that I feel like they would have to. He would have to have a couple warm up battles.
Think
Not
so?
because this is my opinion.
those
why,
those
right?
dudes go straight to the top all the time.
Nah, I know, but I would say in terms of him adapting, right? Because I don't know Sci-Hi personally, so I don't know how in tune he is with battle rap culture and shit. But like these main like major artists, they're not used to getting booed or
Yeah.
like wanting to get booed, or you know what I mean. They're used to people, or they came to see you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So you could go up there and fart and they gonna clap because they came to see you.
Yeah,
But a
they-
battle is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like he'll be amazing, but yeah, I would say maybe a couple warm up.
Who's your favorite battle rapper?
Conceited.
Well, still to this day?
Of all time, yeah.
Yeah, but
Slow it down. He just told you.
that shit shot.
like my favorite to watch right now.
Yeah, I'm saying like, well, oh, my fault. Let me rephrase it. Who do you think is the best out now?
Me. Come on, man.
Of course,
I love that shit, bro.
Second
My fault.
best?
That's
So he's the
second best.
second
The
best?
second.
Yeah, who's the second best?
Yo, Rum, it's either between Rum Nitty or Twerk. Twerk be choking crazy though. But if he any
Well,
battle,
since
if he
he
go
started.
any, he
What-
could choke 5 times.
what-
If he show up, I'm gonna still watch.
What's the dude that
Crazy.
be like every fucking
Oh,
bar?
Geechee Gotti.
Geechee Gotti.
I like
One of
Geechee
my
Gotti.
I
guys.
like Geechee Gotti.
Geechee
I like
Gotti.
Rum Nitty better though.
You know what? Because I think Rum Nitty
Grab the nose
has
on
had
him.
better. He's been consistent more. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times,
He
even if
beat up some big names too.
yeah, no, bro, but he is a big name now. He's like
Yeah.
he's like a star. He's like he's like the Jason Tatum of the
He's a
of
top,
the game.
He's a top dude.
Like, he's a
Nah,
top name. No, he's a top.
He's
You,
a top
you
dude
can't
at
just walk out
URL.
and get him.
I say so. I mean, they just battled for $150 for the tournament. Him and Geechee.
And who won?
Drake. Drake was
Oh,
like,
that I didn't get to see
I
none
don't
of
think
that
they
shit.
came out with a winner because they ended up splitting the money. I don't know if
They're
came out
cool
with a
though.
winner.
Didn't they battle together?
Yeah, they split the money. Yeah,
Yeah, because they're in a
They
team.
He
probably-
was on a
they-
2-on-2. All
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
two on two.
that's what you do. You be like, yeah, bro, win or lose does not matter.
We split the
He
money.
said, bro, just make sure you get to the top so we can split the money.
They split
All
the
right,
money.
all right. So 2-on-2s. It was a thing before. It came back. I
Yeah.
think it was kind of dope. Some of the teams were a lot of them were like kind of cool. Who would be somebody you'll pair up for a 2-on-2?
I mean, I fuck.
Don't
with
say
Chess.
conceited, bro.
I fuck with Chess.
Chess? Yo, Chess is that guy.
I fuck with Chess.
You know the problem with Chess was?
I like chess. I like chess. I just haven't seen like that. And just maybe because I haven't watched him lately. Because just that consistency of him being great. Because there's been
I think
times
he
where I'm
has
like,
asthma
yo,
or some shit. Because he be like,
Something like that.
yeah.
he be wheezing.
Bro,
Nah,
it's,
he
it's
be-
hard
he
to
be
be
like-
consistent in battle
yeah.
rap, man. It's hard.
I'm with you, but some of the greats have run on some big runs. I remember when Charlie Clips was on a run
Oh my God.
for
Yo, but
like
he-
3 years when he didn't lose a round.
He's different though. Like he could freestyle. He was on a block. Like
His name was
battling.
Mr. I Don't Lose a Round for a minute, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like the battle, in my opinion, that put him on the map was against Sirius.
Charlie Clips.
Yeah, Sirius Jones. No.
yeah. I mean, he battled. Tay
Guess
Rock.
what room I'm
Yeah,
in?
I'm trying to see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That
Guess-
battle.
The
It was
guess
that
what
battle.
room I'm in battle. That was fucking crazy. But then after that, he had a lot of big run, and then he started taking rounds off or battles off.
Oh, yeah.
At that, he started taking
And
battles.
you know
off.
what? Before we get too far into the interview, without saying, my dog, shout out to my dog Chilla Jones.
Yeah.
Because I remember when he popped up to the scene, I was amped because I was like, all right, finally I could watch it and be like, all right,
That's us.
Yeah, that's us.
That's us,
home
yo.
team. That's home.
Facts, bro.
Because just like music, it always felt like everybody got a big name in their city. Everybody's a music city besides Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, we don't got a champion. And so I remember in his first real big battle.
DNA.
No, when he did JC.
Oh yeah.
Oh, in the like.
And I mean big battle. And like the first one I saw that I was like, this whole battle is
yo,
a
but
classic.
JC's a monster though.
Let's
bro.
not no, which is why that battle.
Yeah.
Because Chilla was
Yeah,
it was like
yeah.
heavy hitters just sparring against each other. And you're like, yo, I love that battle till this day, bro. That's one of my favorite battles of all time. It wasn't supposed to be a classic, and it was a killer.
Great. Chilla paid him $500 to battle, and it just paid off.
Yeah.
Crazy story. He told me that. He was like, yo, I paid him $500 because he was at the top. JC, he was like, you know what I mean? I took the chance, and look what happened.
Yeah.
Went crazy.
He I think he was the KOTD champion too, right?
He was,
and
yeah, for a good time.
And he lost to, I think, A Ward. Was it A Ward or Real Deal?
Real Deal.
Yo,
Real
and
Deal's
that,
nasty though.
yo, but
Twice.
that battle was so debatable, and that's why like I wish there was like a more like, you know, in a way to grade it, because I felt like Chilla gave it to him. Yeah, Real Deal did his thing, like he's solidified, but I felt like Chilla won, bro. I may be biased.
He might have. I mean, anytime you rap better than an opponent, you can always say you won. It's more than just rap, but anytime you got more creative shit, you always gonna think you won.
That is true.
And talking about creative, and this happened in one of your battles.
Yeah.
Oh.
For the Lord, I suck with names, sorry, but it was outside. It was New York,
Polo.
and they brought up the goddamn.
A little poster.
Yeah, they brought up the fucking poster.
Yeah.
And it just reminded me the progression of rap, because I remember growing up, it was almost no antics. It was just straight bars.
Mm-hmm.
And then once everything started becoming bigger and bigger. And I remember, you know, K Shine's, Dr.
Shine.
Yeah, Dr. Shine.
Professor Shine.
Professor Shine.
Yeah.
I even remember DNA when he was early. I forgot what prop he brought to a battle, but it was like a fake bomb or fake something. He said,
Against
"Get that
Rome.
the fuck
Yeah.
out of here!"
Against Rome, yeah.
Yeah, and it went crazy. I remember him even having a fake tooth, and like, you know what I mean. I
Get
remember
my fake tooth the fuck out of here,
yeah.
yo.
And he's had and like other people have brought like fake documents, and even Hitman Holler to no
brother?
Hitman Holler's brother. A whole person comes in and does like 5 seconds or some
5
shit.
seconds.
That was
Every-
kind of
Crazy.
cool though.
Every time.
that went stupid.
Yeah.
That went God. I loved it. He said, "I'm gonna remix it now. Hold on, let me get him this." I'm like, "Oh shit, he's in his face."
Knock him clean out.
Yeah, he's in his face. I was losing my mind.
Yeah.
And then I saw that it happened to you, and I'm like, how do you feel about? Because there are times where I see them in like amateur battles, and I'm like, you're not there, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you're not there. No one cares. Like, I saw that one. I was just like, he put mad effort into that. I'm like, you put mad, because I was just watching your face. I'm like, bro, no one cares. I'm like, you put mad effort into that, and it wasn't what you thought it was, because like you're not. You know, the
Face
room,
planted,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? The room, you guys were outside. The room isn't like that. You probably could have saved these antics for when you're different. So how do you feel about those antics?
Well, he knew, like, not on some shit. He knew, like, I rap better.
Yeah.
And I was, at the time, I still am, but, like, more known than he was. So he was, like, just trying to pull out all the stops.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. That's why he had mad angles. He was like, oh, you don't like black girls. Oh, he went to Lincoln Sudbury. Oh, he did research.
He did mad research.
Research and did the poster board. He brought it. You don't see it, but he brought his block with him. His block was behind him. Like, he tried to do everything. And it's just like, nowadays, battle rap is so different. It's just like, we don't care about none of it as long as the bars is crazy. He never had no crazy haymaker. So when it was my turn to rap, and I'm just rapping, I don't got no props or anything. Like, everyone's gonna fuck with it because I just rap better. You feel me? So
Well, because they're looking, they're like, I'd rather be that guy. I'd rather be the calm, cool guy than the irate dude who's holding a poster up. Because now you have to go home with a dude's poster. Like,
You left home with that.
yeah, exactly. Like, you had to go, Mom, did you see my poster? It was like, is it a poster? What, honey? So I'm battling some dude. So I got his face and his family everywhere on the poster.
I'm not gonna lie, he did some fire shit to battle before. He had fireworks, like literally had fireworks. It was outside.
Who's
same
this?
place.
Who's this?
His name's Polo.
Polo. Okay.
Yeah, he had a firework. I forgot the bar, but it was crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
That sounds crazy.
That was bad. He should have did that against me.
but it was
fireworks.
broad daylight. You know what I mean?
That too. You can't see that.
Yeah, it would have been like, nigga, we got fireworks at 2 p.m. Motherfucker.
You know what I do like now that that some people are doing, and it could be an antic, but like that the bar is like acted out.
I love shit like that.
Like for example, chess. Like
Yeah.
I be seeing you.
I love shit like that. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm with you. I like it too because you know it's part of the performance.
Yeah.
like yeah, there was like this one bar where like I think it was Steams and chess, and
The chopper shit.
that was a little bit overdone for me. That was too well done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Too overcooked. But the one where he fell and he's like his chest dropped.
Yeah.
I was like that was kind of hard, bro.
I love all them shits.
I
All
think-
the acting out shits. I love them.
Respectfully, they got smoked that helicopter battle.
The
Marvin Quest McCody.
Yeah.
I think they got smoked. They just didn't know. Didn't know. They was like,
Yeah.
these old dudes. They got
They
smoked.
got killed. And you know what? We brought up Chilla earlier, and you said he said something to you. So, do you know Chilla? Have you been around Chilla? I know you battled one of his events, right?
My very, very, very first battle, I think I just turned 18. It was in a clothing store in Brighton. It was Chilla Jones' league. He hosted it. He was there.
Yeah, I remember he had a league.
It's called. My name wasn't Cersei. It was Southside. Whatever. I don't know. It was Southside. My very first battle. He was there, and since then, like every time I see him, he still calls me. He'd be like, "Yo," he been trying to get me, either on KOTD or URL.
Fire.
Yeah, I still talk to him. I still talk to him.
Which is fire. So, so you knew him then, and you always just had that relationship with him.
Yeah.
Since then.
I mean, we're not the closest, but
No,
whenever
of course,
whenever
not the
I see
closest,
him, it's
but-
like, "Oh, what's good? What you been up to? Who you got next?" Oh, same shit. Like he's been on Connor's podcast too.
Oh yeah, no, I did. Was he? I
Yeah, he
didn't.
mentioned it.
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't sure if I seen. I want him here, bro. I've been watching
hit him.
Chilla Jones
I'ma hit him.
forever. Like, yo, bro, tell him, bro. Like, yo, come through.
He would do it.
Hospitality is crazy. I want him here, bro. He's like, to us, we look at this. How I told you, like, I'm a fan. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm a friend, but I'm a fan too. I was telling Mike before, like, I've already seen, like, besides that one dude with the long hair, who I was like, I just don't like that dude's face. I can't watch. I can't remember.
He's from Boston.
Nah. You was battling some dude, and he was kind of chubby, and he had long hair. And I just remembered, I looked at his face, and I could not stand to watch that while I was eating. And I was like, yo, bro, I'm just gonna keep it pushing for now. But I'm a fan, and Chilla Jones is the same thing. Like, I'm a fan of his. Like we said earlier, like we were so glad that there's somebody from Boston.
Hell yeah. Like
Who's holding it
it's like,
down?
damn, we claiming one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you go to some of these places, they got 3, 4, 5, 6. You go to New York, everybody battle rap.
Everybody.
Yeah.
That's their mecca.
Battle rap for cigarettes over there. Like, yo, bro, you got a cigarette? Yeah,
A couple Lucy.
yeah, let's go 16 for 16. You got the best 16, gets a cigarette.
What would be your dream battle?
All the top dudes: Rum Nitty, Twerk, Chess, Daylight. All the top. Like, I want about killers, man. Like,
Of course, you want to be in there
man.
with John. And you know what? I read in the comments, you have a URL battle,
I do.
but it's never dropped.
It never dropped. Do you know what PGs is?
Yeah, of course I know.
Proving
Proving
Grounds.
Proving
yeah.
Grounds. Yeah, I know PGs.
I had that. It was in Maryland against Trade 30.
How did you get there? How, like, do you have to pay? How do you
Nah.
how do you hear about these
Hit
things?
Beasley hit my line.
He said,
Smack hit me.
they always be forcing it with Smack, bro. Smack be
damn
chilling.
well Smack ain't hit me.
Yeah,
Nigga.
he said Smack hit me. I was getting some head.
Yeah, like, Smack didn't book the battle.
And Smack over there with his glasses, like, that's ain't the nigga.
Nah, shout out to Troy Martin and City. You probably heard him before in battle. City, we go hard. They and we go hard. They run, we go hard. And Troy, he's a scout for URL TV, and he was like, "Yo, I got you a PG." He said, "You free October, I believe." I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Yo, you got a PG with Trade 30. Pull up." It was in Maryland. I took the bus out there, like 12 hours.
Yeah, big bro, that's a mistake.
Yeah. I mean, it was paid for, so I was like, all right.
Oh yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, no, you're right.
It's
You're right.
URL.
Yeah, it was.
Shit.
I went there, of course. Like, Tay Rock was there, Twerk was there. It was mad URL people there.
Did you get to talk to them or meet them? And
I never talked to anytime. It's not the first time I've seen those guys.
Yeah.
I see them a lot when I go to events, but so I never really say, "Yo, what's up?" Nah, I don't say it. But I was like, I battled. It was a good battle, but then as soon as we battled, some of them dropped, but then there's some shit with Norbs. You remember
yeah,
Norbs?
I remember when that shit happened.
He got fired. They got rid.
Then beat up.
Yeah, he got rid. So they got rid of the PGs because that was his shit. He started the PGs. He was doing he kind of was doing the PGs.
Damn, so he was doing good and bad at the same time.
Yeah, because the PGs, he was like taking money from battle rappers to like get on the PGs. I never paid. And then he was like, of course, there's thousands of PGs that dropped in like the most random cities, like Ohio, Cincinnati, like anything, and they just never dropped. And he was just doing it just to collect money,
Get bright off people.
So they found out about that. This was a little bit after like Norbs, and then they discredited the PG. They cut it off, so they not dropping no more PG battles. So my shit was vaulted, and then fucking they started some shit called the Crucible, If you go on the URL TV app.
Yeah, I've seen.
It's on the app now.
I've seen the Crucible. I didn't like have.
What's
actually
that? It's
watch
like
anything.
an elimination type
Same
thing.
shit as the PG.
Got
But
it.
it's just,
different.
but
You
it's
have
just,
to rebrand it.
it's just the cleanup. It's just the cleanup. So they're not gonna drop no shit from the PG events.
Because the battle rap has been through a lot of weird shit. Because that happened. That other dude killed himself. Was it
Tech
Tech Nine? Yeah,
Mhm.
Tech Nine killed himself after the allegations, and I mean, them shits must have been true if you kill yourself. I'm not going. I mean, I don't like to speak on the dead, but that's what happened. If if some shit like that happened, like, but that's crazy that shit happened to you. It's shelved right after.
Yeah, I mean, we was trying to get it to drop. Dude named P, he works with URL TV. He was like, "Yeah, we trying to get it to drop." Da da da. It's just some shit out of my control happened like months later, and they just discontinued it.
And then they're gonna look crazy because they put all that time and production into making it a PG event.
Yeah.
And
Let me ask you a question because I don't know. Like when you get booked to one of these events to go perform, you may or may not bring some friends, and your friends are amped. They take some pictures. Do they tell you guys you can't post anything?
You're not allowed to take videos while someone's
Okay.
rapping. You can take pictures; they don't care. But you can't take videos and like post it online, or they tell you to put your phones down, put the cameras down. That's it.
Yeah, what you should though, because
Yeah.
it's
It
you know.
fucks up the content, you know.
It's like
Yeah.
stand-up comedy. Like they be like, "Yo, you can't take any," because these are jokes that like we've written and like we don't want. You know what I mean?
We don't want them being looked at out of context too.
Yeah.
Because as a comedian, someone can catch just half of what I said, and that looks evil. But they didn't catch the whole setup and why I'm saying this and why I'm doing that. And then battle rap is like it's a product too. It's like, hey, you can't leak this because we're gonna sell it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we're trying to sell it, and we want the crowd's reaction and attention only be on this. We don't want you guys all on your phones recording it. And then you got the flash, and people get, that could throw. In rap, anything can throw somebody off.
Mhm.
If the crowd is talking, then I hate when people talk while the other dude is rapping. I hate that, bro.
Who does
me
that?
too.
Goods is a big doer of that sometimes.
I can't watch. I'd be like, bro, why? Come on, you just.
Yeah. There's a lot of shit niggas do like
I feel like that's not like to fuck with your confidence though.
for those type of reasons. They do it to like make it seem they think that like, oh, I'm the show, so like when he rapping, I ain't listening to you. I'm talking to my mans. I'm drinking.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
laughing, kicking it. So like when it's my turn to rap, everybody like, yeah. They try to make it seem like that, but it's never like that. Like no one thinks like that.
Yo, but Goods, bro, he does such a funny way of doing that.
Nah, he do.
He'd be like, he'll say some random shit. He's like, what the fuck does that have to do? Nothing. Those are the things I think of when you actually rap. I don't hear you.
Now,
Like,
you know what's
that's
funny?
just
I
hilarious.
like Goods, but Goods, he's one of those rappers who is more performance.
Yo, you
than
low key
it
look
is-
like Goods.
Who, me right now? Why would you say that? Mid interview, the nigga just screams out, "You kind of look like Goods." Why would you know what's fucked up?
I
Now
love
that you
Goods,
said
though.
that, I feel like Goods. Because he's the type of nigga to wear some shit and then and then talk about what he's wearing, nigga. That's his whole career. He just talks
Goods a
about
G, though.
I like it
Me
though.
too.
Yeah.
Half a bottle of Goods. I fuck with that nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Always got the Henny. I'm like, yo, he's in because battle rap. He brought style to it. For a long time, even when I was younger, battle rap wasn't a fashionable thing. You just battle rap in clothes. No one cared. Goods was one of the few people to really go there and be like, yo, I'm a street nigga who likes to dress nice. So when y'all come to battles and I see y'all not dressing nice, guess what I'm gonna talk about?
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what
You
I mean?
look dirty.
Yeah. And it was Conceited too. Conceited was one of the first people to, always talk about his outfits and talk about how, and how nice he dressed. Because they dressed different and carried themselves different because they were going to joke about how, Conceited got jokes. Conceited is funny. Goods is funny to me. They were going to joke about your attire. And some people do suck at dressing in battle rap,
that's
to be
true.
honest. There are some terrible you could have a compilation of just terrible rap outfits.
I'm sure.
Terrible
I've
battle.
had my fair share.
Of terrible outfits. You wore a jacket one time, like I forget which battle, but a whole fucking
Yo,
no face.
It's so weird, like, cause it's like, yo, I'm traveling. Sometimes I didn't even have a car, so I'm traveling the bus. I gotta walk. I'm taking the train just to get here. I'm trying to dress comfortable, so I'm wearing like some puffy shit. Like I'm wearing a North Face jacket. I'm wearing a hoodie, like a Scully. Like I'm looking crazy.
Because
Everybody
you're
else,
traveling for so
everybody,
long.
yeah, everybody else who in New York, fresh as shit to the event. I'm just like, yo, I can't. I had to travel hours to get here.
I came here to work.
Yeah.
Yo, so I hear a lot of basketball schemes, a lot of basketball references on your in your rounds and in your content. So I'm taking that you are a big fan of basketball.
Of course, yeah.
So if you would have to say, all right, this is the type of player my rap style mimics the most, or who would that be?
Probably Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard.
He quiet, but he kill. He still
Yeah.
Dog.
I like that. You were fast. You've been thinking about that, huh?
It just brought me to that. Like he's silent, but like when he play, he smoke shit.
Yeah,
He's
and
smoking shit.
I love his energy.
Yeah.
I love his energy because he's not.
And still
He's hooping.
competitive. Yeah,
He
and
can
he's still
rap, too.
competitive. He can.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and he's a hooper. He's a rapper and a hooper. And then so going back to your acting, so you're doing improv.
Yeah.
Tell the audience what you got going next, because you, like you saying, you got a lot of shit dropping, and then tell them where they can find your stuff at.
Well, I got this mixtape dropping this month. I don't know the exact date yet. It's called Away Games. It's called
Away
Away Games. Yeah, it's
I like
si-
that. I
six-
like
Yeah,
that.
me
6
too.
songs. Yeah.
The name gives me vibes.
Yeah, because
That mentality.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's fire.
But me and Connor, we shot a movie last year, a few months ago, like last year, and it's dropping September. You know what I mean?
That's gonna be crazy
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
because he's doing it big right now.
Yo, he's a beast, bro.
He's
a
holding it
beast.
down
He's a-
for the
he's-
city, bro.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
crazy, man. Crazy guy.
Like I remember when we got him on the show. I asked Mike, I was amped. I probably didn't even sleep that day, bro,
For real?
because I was already a fan. I was already before we even did a podcast. I was watching his show, and I would comment on everything. Nigga. I would share everything. I would hit. I think I had just mad conversation with Connor. Like not mad, but like I would hit him up on Instagram all the time because I always liked his energy. And then he was getting names. And then the pandemic hit, and instead of like degressing, he just went harder.
Yo, he's a smart ass dude, bro. Like,
Fire.
He's very inspiring with like his output. You know, he just.
I was a
does so much.
fanboy when he came. I was like, oh shit, this nigga's a superstar.
Yeah, I knew him since like first grade.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's crazy, man. He thought I wore a bunch of hats. He do everything.
Yeah, no,
He's on it.
He does everything. So yeah, so you have the movie coming soon. That's coming in September. People, make sure you purchase tickets.
man.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Please.
telling you, this is not an event you want to miss.
Not at all.
It's not, and it's not no bull. It's like a real movie. You're
No,
gonna
it's
watch
a
it. You're gonna be
movie.
like, oh shit, this is a real fucking movie.
It's a movie, yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. And then yeah, the mixtape that's gonna be crazy too, man.
Mixtape coming out this month.
This month,
Away games.
Away Games.
Yo, so I know that you answered super fast the whole Damian Lillard thing, but we got a fun segment that we wanted to kind of try out. It's called This or That, where I'm gonna give you some rapid fire questions, and I want you to just say the first thing that comes to mind.
Go ahead.
As a rapper, as somebody that's doing improv, this should be easy, right? Eh?
Well, try it. Try
We'll
it.
see, we'll
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right, so I'm gonna give you some warm up questions. All right,
Yeah.
Celtics or Red Sox?
Celtics.
Taco or burrito?
Burrito.
Eating or sleeping?
Sleeping.
You ready or you ready?
Huh?
You ready or you ready?
Ready.
All right. What is your spirit animal?
Dog.
Where's the most embarrassing store that you don't want to see be seen shopping at?
Sex store.
Best battle rapper of all time. We
Me.
already know that. All right. Let's see. What's the craziest fashion trend that you've rocked?
Boat shoes to a battle. Terrible idea.
Damn.
Yeah.
The Sperry's.
Yeah. Bad idea.
Yeah, that's a bad hit, big bro.
Bad hit.
That's terrible.
Awful.
First music album you ever bought?
Graduation.
Would you want to live forever?
No.
Tell me a dad joke.
Damn.
Nigga, so be a comedian right now on stage.
Yeah,
Improv, bro.
You gotta be like, give me a scenario.
Give me a scenario. Something. I don't know.
All right, we're going to pass that one. But the last one is, do you say this or say that?
This.
Come on, man.
Now you gotta say Hey, tell the people where they can find you too, man.
Yo, Sir South on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all those things, man. Say that.
And you know what? The last thing I wanted to ask you is, how do you feel about the energy in the city, man? How does, and even in the state? Because I know the older I've gotten, I stopped looking in the city. I started looking everywhere. So how do you feel about the energy, whether it's music wise? Because we always talk about, we feel there's a shift in art now. There's a shift where there's a lot of art right now coming out of Boston.
It's dope, but we follow too many trends. You know, like, I'm sure if, you know, Chilla or I, like, end up going huge, like, mainstream in terms of battle rap, I'm sure you'll get a whole new wave of, like, people trying to battle rap. And stand-up comedians, you're going to see a bunch of different people try to do stand-up comedians. It's like, no one's really, we need more people just doing their own thing, like, just taking charge. You feel me? That's how I feel. I think it's dope, though. Like, I think the people who are doing it super dope. But we need more people doing it.
Do you think that in a couple years we're gonna be able to have that? Do you think we're close?
I think so.
Cause you got the Millies who's from Mass.
Absolutely.
And I feel like for a long time he's been buzzing and bubbling, and I feel like this year he's 1 year away from being the year away. You feel me? Where he's like, he's gonna be on. I think he's on the cover of Double XL in a year, or something like that, or a year or two. Cause sometimes they really will wait for you to wait to have a 5-year career to put you on the XL cover.
It's crazy, man. I've heard a quote stuck with me. It's like, it takes 10 years to be an overnight celebrity.
Yeah.
It's so true, man. Like, I remember I thought Cousin Stiz came out of nowhere, but, like, nah. He been rapping. He been recording. He recorded, like, hundreds of songs before he came out with Suffolk County's first tape. So, like, Millie's definitely put in work, and he's going to blow up, and there's going to be people that say, like, oh, I never even heard of him. Like, he must have just blew up out of nowhere. Nah, he's been
working for a long time.
And he's nice, too.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, and right now, I wouldn't call him mainstream, but he's getting a lot of love from a lot of places. And that shit makes me happy because I'm like, I want that. I want everybody from out here to keep putting pressure on the industries that we're trying to get into. Because when you get in there, when you win, I win.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? When our podcast blows up, you win. When you blow up, you know what I mean? People come back to see your interview here, you know what I'm saying? We win. So it's like we got to keep uplifting each other. And like you're saying, everybody got to do their own thing and be good at it. Because, you know, we do podcasts, but this other podcasts, we need them to succeed. Because it helps us. You know what I mean? When you succeed and people come be like, oh, there's a nice Boston podcast. Is there any other ones out there? You know what I mean? Like, you get exposed.
For sure. Especially if somebody's looking for that type of stuff.
No, facts.
All right, man. So you shouted out the IGs. What we like to do a segment here to give back, man, and is just to either share gratitude or shout out. So Mike is open to you to, again, plug yourself in, tell people what's going on, what can they expect for you in the near future, and to give you shout outs.
Well, in the near future, watch out for the movie. It's hold on, let me check. I believe it's called Apple Cinemas. I didn't come up with
Apple Cinemas. Yep.
That's what I'm trying to get the name right. Apple Cinemas Away Games. My mixtape this month. Obviously, to Say That podcast. Thanks for having me.
Come on, man.
Where can I get some of your articles?
My articles, the SSN. It's my personal sports blog, where it's getting like thousands of views on it.
You hear that?
Yeah, man.
You hear that?
I mean, I still write for a bunch of newspapers, community advocates in Northborough, Westboro.
We didn't even get into that.
Yeah, Medford Transcript, Dorchester Reporter.
We could be talking for 3 hours.
Yeah, and we go hard. You know, URL TV, we go hard. Hopefully, I'll be on URL TV
real soon.
Get a couple
man.
Don DeMarcos in there.
Yeah.
Don DeMarco.
I battled your boy Clip. Watch out for that battle. It's supposed to drop soon.
Soon? On what channel? You know what channel?
We'll see. It's either on We Go Hard or URL TV. We'll see. We'll
Hey.
see which channel it'll drop on.
That's gonna be crazy.
That will be crazy. I don't know if it drops on the app. We'll see. I don't think so.
You don't know though.
I don't know. I like it for it to drop on YouTube though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it gives it that original feel, you know.
Yeah.
And on YouTube, you can advertise and do your own thing with it too.
Absolutely.
And it's mad accessible right there. The app it's not, obviously it don't got the YouTube numbers. YouTube is YouTube.
Right. Exactly.
Like
So,
God
yeah,
of
man.
videos.
Yeah, man. I got shit dropping, man.
Do you want to give out any shout outs to anybody out there?
Shout out to Connor Hallway. Yeah, I mean, that's my dog. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to my bro Stoop Kid, who, he's worked with me on a lot of beats for this mixtape, and hopefully the future projects coming later. And shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everyone in Boston just trying to do what they like doing.
Facts.
Fuck money, fuck, clout. Just like do what you like doing. That's it.
There you go. That's the wave. All right, so for me, you already know, man. Shout out the team. It's always a pleasure to do this. Shout out Pete. He's not here, but he's here in spirit. Yo, shout out Sir South, man. Thank you so much for coming. It was I really enjoyed the conversation, man. Much success. And make sure y'all subscribe, man. Y'all share, y'all like. It helps us keep bringing a platform for people like Sir South to come tell their story.
Who's a monster?
Exactly.
Yeah,
He's a monster.
I'm gonna help get Chilla on here, man.
Yo,
I'm get Chilla.
When you talk to Chilla, tell him we here and ready. Because you know what actually what you need. You need some food. We get you some chicken wings in here. You want a seafood broil? Tell him whatever he need. We gonna pop him with it.
You did say that. Yeah.
Come on, we ready. We want y'all to come here. And once Chilla come here, that's gonna be fire. I'ma lose. You know how you say you don't talk to better rappers? I'm a fan, but I'ma lose. Oh my God, I'm like this nigga here, and I'm like, that's crazy, bro. You used to be on my screen, nigga, all the time.
Alex is about to walk in here like, yo, you real?
I'm gonna try to battle him. You know me, I got the energy. I got the energy. First and foremost, bro, shout out to everybody, bro, the team. Shout out P. Shout out me, bro. Shout out myself. I work hard. I love myself. I just did a sold out show. I do stand up comedy. It was fire, bro.
Yo,
it was
congrats,
fire,
bro.
and I
Congrats.
killed it too. It wasn't like I killed it. Sir South, bro, I'm a fan, bro. I'm a fan. I'm a friend. I appreciate you, coming here, bro, blessing us.
Facts.
A lot of people haven't seen this side of you. You feel me? A lot of people haven't seen this. My man talking to politics and talking to talk right here and having your opinion. We appreciate you. You feel me? We appreciate you coming here and giving us the exclusive. You feel me? So thank you for that. Mike, you the dog, bro. Shout out my family. Shout out everybody.
You already know.
Guys, thank you for tuning in, bro.
Exactly. Yo, subscribe, share. As I said, it helps the channel a lot. And the good thing is, we didn't do no pat downs. He'll tell you that.
No pat downs when you come here,
You
bro.
already know,
Chilla,
but if y'all, exactly, no pat downs, Chilla, come through. So for those who don't know, and if y'all don't know, yo, tell them, man.
Hey, bro, you never say this, you say that.
Say that.
Ice.